So this is a new question coming from lead code problem number 83. Remove duplicates from sorted list. What you have been given is you have been given the head of a sorted linked list. It's a singly linked list. That means it goes just in one direction. You have to delete all the duplicates such that each element appears only once. Okay, you have to delete the element such that the element appear only once at all. For example, if you have 1 1 2, you have to return 1 2. If you have 1 1 2 3 3, you have to return 1 2 3. As simple as that. So let's say if you have a linked list like this. Okay, and it's a sorted list. So you can say 1 1 1 2 3 3. Okay, let's say this is the given linked list, and this is your head of the linked list. This has been provided to you. Okay, you don't know anything else about the linked list. Now what you can actually do is you can say, let's initialize a current variable. You can say current is equals to head. Okay, and then you can use this current variable to check if the next node has the same value as your current node. Just think about it. If this node and this node has the same value, you can remove this particular duplicate node, right? So you can check if the value of the current node and the value next to the current node are they same. If yes, then you have to remove it. So you have to check while, first of all current should not be equal to null, right? But this pointer should not be null, first of all, and current dot next should not be null. Why? Just think about it. So before moving forward in the video, I would like to tell you about the brand new offering of Algocamp, which is the Lambda 5.0 course. So this is the 5th iteration of the flagship advanced backend development course with Node.js, but this time it's bigger and better. This time Algocamp has introduced a lot of new projects. The whole ecosystem is going to be more AI powered. There are projects including Lovable Clone, your own AI fitness tracker, own AI interview planner and interview prep, I would say, tool. There is some deep engineering concepts around distributed transaction, using which you're going to make a payment system or a payment wallet system altogether. There's going to be a workflow manager project. You're going to try to understand how exactly you can use the concepts of, let's say, CDC in order to implement different projects. A lot of deep technical projects and deep technical understanding you are going to get. This particular course is going to focus on making sure that you understand the system architectures and deep system concept that a lot of senior engineers are always involved with, and try to make projects on top of that. You are going to see actual scaling strategies, replication strategies, how you can make sure that your system is fault tolerant, and concepts around, let's say, Kafka, concept around Redis and whatnot. There is so many different projects that are actually added, including a WhatsApp system, something like a Netflix like system, a Twitch like system, a lot of AI powered tools. We are going to actually make something like Lovable Clone and whatnot. Do check out the link in the description section below. Get the idea about all the projects that you are going to get and build. This is something that will take you from an absolutely beginner level backend developer to a very advanced level backend engineer altogether. We have received such great testimonies from the last set of batches, and people are actually loving what we have already built, but this time we have made sure that this is bigger and better. So do check out the link in the description section below and use this coupon code to get massive discounts on the current price. And now let's go back to the video. If your current is at the tail node, then can I say current.next is not even existing, right? So current.next is null for the tail node, right? This check is for to check if current is tail. Okay, because after the tail you do not have anything else to compare. Okay, that is something that you will keep in mind. So if both of these conditions are holding true, that current is not null, that means current points to a valid node, and current.next not equal to null, that means current points to something which is not tail, and current.date. Okay, and then let's do one thing. Let's go inside the loop in that case. Okay, let's go inside the loop. Okay, so we'll go inside the loop. Now inside the loop we will check if current.data is equals to current.next.data. If the value of the current node and the value next to the current node are same, then the next node needs to be removed. Now, how can you remove? How can you remove it? Let's see. So you will say to be removed. I'll create a variable to be removed is equals to current dot next. Okay. So now this node becomes to be removed. Okay. This node is expected to be removed. And now what I'll say is, I will say current dot next is equals to be removed dot next. Okay. See, this is current. Current next is pointing to be removed. I will say destroy this connection and make current dot next point to the to be removed dot next. Can I say that? Right? When I write this line, current dot next is equals to be removed dot next. That means I want to break this previous current dot next connection and I want to connect the current dot next to be removed dot next. This is to be removed dot next. So now this connection has been destroyed, but this node is still part of the list. We have to destroy this connection as well so that this can be isolated and can be collected by the garbage collector. So what is the next step? You can say to be removed dot next is equals to null. So now this connection will break and the next will point to null. So you can see now this node has been isolated and now it will be picked up by the garbage collector. And your current node has started pointing to the given next node. Okay. We'll go to the else in a moment. Okay. But now you can see this condition holds true. Now you will repeat this process. Okay. So now this node is gone. Is current data equals to current dot next dot data? Yes. Current data is equals to current dot next dot data. So to be removed is equals to current dot next. To be removed comes here. Then current dot next is equals to be removed dot next. That means I want to break this connection and I want to set up a connection between this one and this two. So what I'll do, I'll break this connection and I'll set up a connection here. Then I'll say to be removed dot next is equals to null. So to be removed dot next is equals to null. So you can see this has been now isolated and this will be picked by the garbage collector. And we'll go back to the loop. Is current null? No. Is current dot next null? No. Now check. Is current dot data equals to current dot next dot data? No. They are not equal. In that case, what you can do is current is equals to current dot next. That is okay. All the duplicates of 1 have been removed. Now let's come to 2. Okay. Let's come to 2. Now again, current is at 2. Is current not equal to null? Yeah, current is not equal to null. Current dot next is also not equal to null. Now you compare the data. Is the value of 2 equal to 3? Is the value of current equal to current dot next? No, they are not equal. So I'll just move ahead. Current comes here. Then again, is current null? No. Is current dot next null? No. You compare the data. Is 3 equal to 3? Yes. That means this node needs to be deleted. How do you delete it? You put to be removed here. You can see to be removed is current dot next. So to be removed comes here. Now you say current dot next is equals to be removed dot next. Now to be removed dot next is null. So can I say this connection will break and current dot next will also become null? And now to be removed dot next is equals to null. To be removed dot next was already null. So resetting it to null is not going to change much. And this is going to be gone. And can you see you have 1, 2, 3. You have the whole linked list with you, right? Which is having all the unique elements available. As simple as that. Okay. You can see what you are expected to return at last. You're expected to return the list node, that is the head of the new modified list that you have. One thing to note here is that I'm not going to construct a new linked list. I'm going to modify the same list only. Let's see how can I do it. Okay. So let's come up here. First of all, I'll create a new list node, current, which is going to start with head. I'll say while current not equal to null and current dot next not equal to null. what I'm going to do is I'll say if current dot data is equals to current dot next dot data, then we have to remove. How do we remove? We say node to be removed is equals to current dot next. Current dot next is equals to be removed dot next, and then to be removed dot next is equals to null. If they are not equal, then I will just move current forward. Current is equals to current dot next. As simple as that. At last, we are going to return the head of the linked list. That is the initial head that has been passed. If I try to run this code, let's see. Oh, there is a val property, not the data property. This is val. Okay, they are calling data as well. And my bad, this should also be list node. Okay. Okay, this looks good. Let's try to do something else. Let's try with the next test case. 1 1 2 3 3. Okay, this is good. Let's try with an empty linked list as well, because you can see the number of nodes in the list can be 0 also. So let's try with an empty linked list. Works well. Let's try with just a single value. Works well. Let's try with all unique values already. Works well. Let's try with only repeating values at the last. Okay, let's try to submit. And you can see we tested it thoroughly and our code is working absolutely fine. This is how you can actually submit the problem of remove duplicates from sorted list. Now, if you want to code this solution in JavaScript, this is going to be pretty simple. We'll say let current is equals to head while current not equal to null and current dot next not equal to null. So we'll check if the current is at a valid node and that valid node is not a tail node. Then we check if current dot val equal to current dot next dot val. That means we have two consecutive nodes which have the same value. So we'll remove them. How? We'll say let to be removed is equals to current dot next. Current dot next is equals to be removed dot next. You can see as it is, I wrote in the notes as well, right? To be removed dot next, and then to be removed dot next will be equal to null. Dot next is equals to null. If that's not the case, if the values are already different, just move to the next node. Current is equals to current dot next, and we return the head of the original linked list. That's it. If I run the code, works fine, and you can see the solution is submitting properly well. That's how you can actually code this solution. And now, what is the time complexity? Let's talk about that. So the time complexity of this overall solution, you can see it's just a simple while loop which is iterating over the data of the list, or you can say nodes of the list. There can be maximum n nodes. So the time complexity of this algorithm is order of n.